Before we start building our lab, I wanted to add an alternative. And this is going to be building the lab in the cloud using Azure. Now, this article from Cameron Bilgrami is fantastic. I'm going to link it in the resources, and I'm going to direct you to it. This should be an alternative if and only if you do not have the computational resources to build the lab out in your own home environment. Now, things to be said is, first and foremost, this will require a credit card. Using Azure requires resources out in the cloud. That costs money. Make sure that you have a credit card and you're willing to spend some money to build out this lab. This could be an alternative if you do not have a computer or you can't afford the resources, say extra RAM or CPU, etc. Building out an Azure lab like this is going to be relatively cheap comparatively, and you get, I believe at the time of this recording, $200 when you first sign up for Azure in credits. The second thing to point out is we will not support this lab if you build it. So we have technical support. We are not going to support this lab. This is just an alternative if you want to go ahead and look into another option and you want to follow along with building a lab and you do not have the resources. Otherwise, I think this is a great lesson on how to build an attack lab in Azure, how to build out Active Directory, etc. There is a lot of detail here. I can scroll for quite a while, and it is the exact lab build that we use in the course. He just took it and he went and made it in Azure in the cloud. I think this is fantastic. I think it's awesome. And I think it should be pointed out as an alternate resource. But again, it costs money and we will not support any sort of technical troubleshooting for this. So take your own risk if you're going to go down this route, but it is a great alternative if you so choose.